vatan toprağın karabağrında sıra dağlar gibi duranlarındır.
This country belongs to those who lie under this soil. And this country belongs to those who have become history for this country. For this country. It belongs to those who do their best to protect the country, who run from border to border, who run from one battlefield to another. Istanbul, great Istanbul, you look great today. Today, once again, Istanbul, you are writing history. 29th of May, 1453, Mehmet the Conqueror entered this city, and he was very enthusiastic, he was very excited. And Istanbul, people of Istanbul, you have the same excitement today. Mr. President of the Republic, distinguished First Lady, distinguished 11th President of the Republic, distinguished Speaker of the Parliament, distinguished leader of the main opposition party, distinguished leader of the Nationalist Movement Party, my noble nation, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to greet you all with respect, and I would like to welcome all of you. Mr. President, on the 16th of May 1919, Gazi Mustafa Kemal took the Bandırma ferry, the boat, and left Istanbul, and he was very optimistic, he was full of hope, and we have the same optimism as he had that day. In 1999, on the 30th of May, they occupied our territories, Izmir was occupied, and people who were there were courageous, and our nation has the same courage today. On the 6th of October 1923, the enemies left the country as they came, and our people were excited, and the Turkish nation has the same excitement today as we had back in those years. 1994, a brave man of this country who loved this country was elected, and the nation elected it with goodness, and today people of Istanbul, and Istanbul has the same goodness and the same beauty. Istanbul, I would like to salute you with my most heartfelt feelings, my august nation. Every street, every household, I would like to salute you all the martyrs, I would like to commemorate you, but those who actually gave the opportunity to us to meet here today, gather here today, I would like to salute them, the martyrs of democracy. We have the families of our heroes, the martyrs, with us. I would like to salute you, greet you, those who did not hand Istanbul in to the enemies, those who are in hospitals now, those who are in their houses now, those brave veterans, I would like to greet you and salute you. Mr. President, distinguished First Lady, on the 15th of July, you stood in front of this nation, you lead this nation. Thank you very much, and you saved this nation from a great catastrophe. You stood firm, so thank you very much for all this, and I would like to greet you all as well. Leader of People's Republican Party and all the members of CHP, during the initial hours of the coup, you came up with a very clear attitude supporting the national will. I would like to greet you all for that. Distinguished leader of the Nationalist Movement Party and all the members of the party, all our brothers and sisters, thank you for standing side by side our government and our president since the initial minutes. And thank you, I would like to thank you full-heartedly for defending democracy. my brothers and sisters of CHP, my brothers and sisters of MHP, all those people from all walks of life and political opinions, all citizens from different layers of the society. You are showing us this great picture of fraternity. Thank you so much for making us see this. Thank you very much for bringing us here. On behalf of my nation, I would like to thank you, each and every one of you. Dear sisters and brothers, today we are not only standing here in Istanbul. The entire Turkey, the entire nation is standing up, and together with Istanbul and people of Istanbul, the entire country and people are filling the squares in 81 provinces. They are watching us. Cyprus and people in Cyprus are watching us, and we have the Prime Minister of Cyprus who came all the way here to join us. Palestine, Somalia, Syria, Iraq, all our brothers and sisters from these countries are watching us, and our kinsmen from all corners of the world, our citizens, our brothers and sisters from all over the world, they are watching us, and we would like to greet them all from Istanbul. We would like to send our greetings to all people, to the 81 provinces and all around the world. My august nation, August Istanbul, just like the poet Necip Fazıl has said, we are a chosen nation, we are chosen by God, and we should raise our heads above towards the sun, and we shall not bend in front of those who want to capture us. We are a chosen and saved nation. We shall raise our heads towards the sun. And my noble nation, I would like to address you with the words of the poet Nazım Hikmet. If you ask us to die, we shall die, and we shall run towards the sun. We will capture the sun very soon, he says. And people of Istanbul, people of Turkey, I also would like to address you with the words of an Azeri poet, Ahmet Cerat'ın. He says, you shall fill your roads with your road with pearls, and even if you come across storms, we shall always salute you, oh, the flag of the Turks. I would like to address you with the verses from Ahmet Nazif to express my emotions, who said that these people are villains, are vipers, snakes. They want to take our bread away from us. We shall know these people. We shall know our enemies. Yes, we are here today all together, and we are Turkey all together. 97 years ago, on the 19th of May 1919, with the occupation of Izmir, hundreds and thousands of people gathered in Sultanahmet Square in Istanbul. And they actually turned their faces towards Blue Mosque by getting their strength from St. Sophia, and from the minarets prayers were recited and the enemy planes were flying over the crowd, but no one bended their heads, no one was afraid of dying. And Halide Edip adı var, she addressed that great crowd, and she said, instead of living on this ground in an undignified manner, we shall lie under the ground in a dignified manner, she said. So 97 years ago, this noble nation was honored by dying for this nation, and thanks to those who lost their lives, who are lying under the ground, we are now living with glory now over this land. and the traitors and the members of the Gülenist terrorist organization were involved in a coup attempt. Airplanes flew over us, tanks filled the streets, and terrorists used their weapons against the people. And our President of the Republic, our Chief Commander of the Army, he invited people to take to streets, and prayers were recited again from the minarets, and they were echoed all around the country. So this noble nation in Istanbul, in Izmir, in Ankara, in all the 81 provinces came together, and they said that instead of lying in an inglorious manner over this land, over this soil, we shall become martyrs or veterans and lie under the ground in a glorious manner. So this nation actually wrote a legend in Çanakkale during the Gallipoli campaign, and with the same spirit we also wrote another legend during the 15th of July. So 15th of July is a second war of independence for us. Thank God. Thanks to those martyrs who lay under the ground in a glorified manner, we are able to live independently on this ground with our glory, with our fraternity, as one, in unity and all together. Those who were disguised as Turkish soldiers wanted to come and invade our territory. They wanted to steal the will of this nation. But God always makes sure that good comes out of evil. So anything that doesn't kill us makes us stronger, just like it was the case on the 15th of July. Hundreds of years ago, they had crusades on this land. All the Islamic world was actually united. And in the war of Ankara, they made us live disorganization. However, after that, we emerged and we were reborn as a country of the world. 100 years ago, they invaded this land, this territory, but we were able to merge as a single nation, as a single state. So those people who thought they were doing evil to us were proven wrong. We now have this historic picture in front of us, which they were not able to calculate at that time. So I would like to clearly say one thing from here. Mr. President, this picture that united us in the field of politics, we will not distort this. Compromise, conciliation and cooperation will further be strengthened and fortified. Together with our nation, together with our political parties and civil society, with our leadership, we will carry Turkey towards the 2023 targets. My brothers and sisters, with the Kurds, with the Turks, those people wanted to divide us, come between us, those traitors. So these viruses between the Turks and the Kurds shall be cleansed. We shall get rid of the terrorist organizations. God willing, we shall no longer have any difference between Turks, Kurds, the Alevis and the Sunnis. The fraternity and the solidarity between all these groups will be further strengthened. My august nation, my noble citizens, we will also remove this terrorist organization. No matter what your background is, we shall never give way to those who want to separate us, who want to set us against each other. If we are united, there is nothing that we cannot overcome. If we stand in solidarity, there is no barrier that we cannot overcome. If we work together, if we unite as Turkey, there is no problem that cannot be solved. So today, here we are showing this historic unity, and we will protect this historic unity carefully. We will not act with revenge, but we will act with justice and rule of law and against the members of this terrorist organization.
gazilerimizin hesabını soracağız.
We will actually hold them accountable
Demokrasiden taviz vermeyeceğiz.
so that our martyrs will rest in peace. We won't give up on democracy.
Ekonomimizi daha da büyüteceğiz.
We will further expand our economy. We will reduce the number of our enemies and increase the number of our friends. Mr. President, 15th of July
Mikroplarından
is
temizlendiği gündür.
the day when Turkey
Bugün Türkiye
got cleaned of the viruses. Today, we as Turkey are cleaning the country.
muhterem hanımefendi,
Mr. President, distinguished First Lady,
devleti kilitleyen, ekonomiyi daraltan,
those who
milleti
brought dreadlock to the
rahatsız eden
state, those who
unsurları teker
tried to
teker
damage the
ortadan
economy
kaldırıyoruz.
and disturbed the nation. We are getting rid of them one by one. I would like to conclude my remarks here
Başkomutanımızı,
because you are very
Cumhurbaşkanımızı
impatient
dinlemeyi bekliyorsunuz.
and you look forward to hearing our Commander-in-Chief, our President of the Republic.
Sevgili
So,
vatandaşlarım,
my dear citizens,
şunu herkes bilmelidir ki
everyone should know
15
that
Temmuz gecesi
the night of the 15th of July
milletimize zehir eden terör örgütü lideri
was made a nightmare to our nation by the leader of the terrorist organization, FETÖ. He will come to Turkey and he will be held accountable.
aziz milletim
He will pay for this. My noble nation,
bir olacağız.
rest assured that we will be united,
Bir olacağız.
we will
Birlikte
stay
Türkiye
united,
olacağız.
and all together we will become Turkey.
Bu güzel ülkenin gençlerine
Young people of this
bunlar
beautiful country,
memleket meselesiyle ilgilenmez diyenler 15
they were
Temmuz
saying for the young
gecesi
people that they wouldn't be interested in the state matters, but those people were proven wrong on the night of the 15th of July because those young people shielded themselves against the tanks. They stood in front of the tanks, young people and all women. I would like to full-heartedly congratulate you. May God bless you. The nation is indebted to you, grateful to you.
Rabiamız
Yes, we have our four
devlet,
principles:
tek millet,
single nation, single state, single homeland,
tek bayrak,
single flag.
ay yıldızlı bayrağımız.
So our flag with the
Sevgiyle,
crescent and the star
saygıyla selamlıyorum.
is enough for all of us. So I would like to greet you all with love and respect. Thank you so much and may God bless you.